Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a video on our ice cream beauty subscription box. My name is Mary and this is Kalijah, and we're going to be doing a very fun look for you guys today. So in the August ice cream box we got a bunch of cute things. It looks like it's like mermaid or ocean themed. So first of all, we got this amazing palette. It's called Mermaid Tales. And it looks like this, and I'm very excited to use some of the greens on her today because she is a redhead, so it's going to be really fun to use some of these really bright colors on her. Another thing we got in our ice cream box is this little Earth Harbor Mermaid Milk Nutrient Glow Moisturizer. So yeah, that's really good. We're going to see how that works. Next, we got this Charmacy duochrome eyeliner. I'm gonna try and open it to show you guys. Okay, so this is the duochrome eyeliner. It looks really, really cool. Here's the brush. Wow, that is interesting. So yeah, everything's nice and holographic and mermaid themed. I also wanted to show you guys the moisturizer. It's like green for some reason. So there's that, because it's mermaid themed. Another thing we got is this Mermaid Cowls eyeshadow in the color Ocean Breeze. It's a super pretty blue. And then we also got a lip color from this brand called Beauty for Certain. And it's just like this copper kind of color. So that's everything we got in the box and everything we're going to be using today. First things first, I want to start off with the moisturizer that we got from Earth Harbor. I just had her cleanse her face, so we're going to use the moisturizer, the green moisturizer. Interesting. And it's a glow moisturizer apparently, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I'm just going to take it on the back of my nail. And I'm going to put it all over her face. And you want to make sure that you're moisturizing anytime you're doing makeup on your face. So, do you want to rub it in? I usually rub it in. Okay. So yeah, you want to moisturize everything. Get like under your eyes. I got a little bit in your hair, I'm sorry. And this will really help the foundation kind of not look patchy on your skin. You also want to put that on your neck. We're going to be putting foundation on her neck as well. This also smells so good. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an orange sort of smell. So, does it feel good? How does it feel on the skin?
It feels really good.
Oh, it does. Okay. So, yeah, you just want to put this all over your face. And keep in mind that even if you do have like kind of oily skin, it's important to moisturize your skin because your skin could be producing a lot of oils because it's not getting the moisture that it needs. So make sure that you're moisturizing every day when you wash your face, and also moisturizing before any makeup looks. Okay, now that we have that all blended in, it was kind of hard to blend, I noticed. It kept like that green-white kind of overcast on it. So that's one thing about this moisturizer. It stayed kind of white. I really had to blend it in. So, but she says it feels good and it smells really good. So, so next we're going to go ahead and do primer. So I'm just taking a flat foundation brush. Today we are using the Pharmacy VFX Pro Camera Ready Primer. Oops, sorry. This is one of my favorite primers. It really keeps your makeup on your skin. And we like to do this first so that primer can kind of set into the skin. And yeah, so we're going to apply that all over the face and neck. Make sure to get in like the crevices of your nose, right under your nose. Okay, so once you have that all blended in, we're going to move on to the eye portion of this look. Of course, we're going to be using some of the really pretty things that we got in our ice cream box. But first things first, we're going to use some of the Tarte Ultra Creamy concealer. And I'm just going to put this on her eyelids as an eyeshadow primer. So close your eyes. I'm just putting a few little dots on there. Then I'm going to take this flat concealer brush and just blend that out onto the eye. And then also I'm going to carve out the under of her brow with that. As you guys can see, she does have red hair and red eyebrows. So we might opt out of doing her eyebrows for today, just depending on how the eyeshadow looks. So I want to make sure that I kind of go under the brow and give it some shape and some structure with my concealer. So then once you blend that out with a brush, you're going to go ahead and take a beauty blender and just blend it out again. So I'm just going to go in on her eye, and I'm just going to use the tip of the beauty blender to kind of further blend that concealer onto her eyes. You want that to be a nice clean base for her eyeshadow. So I'm just going to use the brush and the beauty blender to make sure everything's nice and blended before we get onto the eyeshadow. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to take this color called Fantastic. It's kind of a chocolatey brown, and I'm just going to take this on a flat brush, and I'm putting this just to give some dimension to her crease area. We are going to go for kind of like a green look today, but I want to add some depth on the outer part of her eye. So I'm just putting this directly in her outer crease. And I'm using a flat fluffy brush, like I said. You want to make sure that you blend this out really well. And as you can see, it just kind of adds a very slight depth to her eyes. Can you look at me with your eyes open? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now that you have kind of that brown base, we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and go in with this color called Siren. I'm going to take a flat brush, just like the one I used for her concealer, and I'm just going to pack this right onto the brush. Also, when you were doing the brown, you want to make sure that when you were blending out that brown, that you kind of left sort of of course you want to blend it in, but you want to leave sort of an open space kind of in that inner corner for this green that we're about to do. And this look is honestly super simple, but it's going to be really, really beautiful. And yeah, so it's great if you kind of want to start learning how to do party makeup or event makeup. So we're just putting this green on her lid, and we're focusing it like mostly on the inner corner, and we're kind of blending out the end because it is dark. It is a dark green. So we're not going to put that all over her eye. I'm also going to take a little bit of this lighter green called Splash to kind of lighten that up. It's right here, up here in the corner. It's more of like a minty sort of green. And I'm just going to put that right over the other color. Like I said, to lighten up that green, because I wanted her green more to be more of like a sea green, not an emerald. Sorry. It'll lift up your eye. Okay. Okay, so now you're gonna take your little brown brush, your brush that you use for your little brown color, and you're gonna just blend out the edges of that green there. And I'm actually really happy with this color. It looks really pretty. At first I was a little, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks really good. So we're just going to go ahead and blend that out. And we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so now that we have that green and kind of brown on there, we're going to go ahead and use this Charmacy duochrome eyeliner. It's kind of like a purpley sort of thing, but we're just going to do a small wing on her, and that's going to kind of, in my opinion, bring out the mermaidness of this look. You know, I think the combination of like a duochrome purple and a duochrome green just makes it look very mermaid-esque.
And it's got a nice applicator on it.
Yeah, it's like
nice easier to put on some of the ones we've gotten.
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving her a big wing.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe it. Look up. Wait. Yeah. Oops.
You close my eyes?
Yeah, close your eyes. You see that? I could work with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna. Okay, so I kind of did a little bit of a graphic liner on this eye. It almost looks sort of like a mermaid tail. I did a small little wing, and then I took off from that wing and I did sort of a graphic line on top, and that is also like duochrome, so it looks really cool as she moves in the light and everything. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye, and we'll be right back. So now that we've done the monochrome liner, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but close your eyes. I did do a sort of graphic liner up here, and I did it in a shape of sort of like a mermaid tail. So I think I showed you guys before, but I kind of just did a wing, and then I had her open her eyes, and then that gave me a line here, which I then extended to into her inner corner. So next, I just put on her mascara. You can open your eyes now. I just put mascara on her, and it did make like a huge difference because her eyelashes are very light. So we just used the Milk Makeup High Rise Mascara. And so we did her mascara. Next step is I'm going to do her eyebrows. This is the Be Fit by Pharmacy Clear Brow Gel. And I'm just going to take this and kind of just shape out her brows. I'm not going to put any coloring on them because I want to keep them looking natural and like the same as her hair. But I am going to like brush them up and over. So I'm just going to brush them all up. And then I'm just kind of shape them into place. like that. So brush up the eyebrows, and then you're gonna go over top and just shape them. And there we go. We've done the eyebrows now. And
Let me put that back.
yeah. And now we're gonna just spot treat some of her little like acne scars and stuff. So we're just gonna put some concealer on any little spots that might need some extra help. And then we'll put our foundation on. Okay, so I'm going to put her foundation on. We're using the Pharmacy VFX Camera Ready Foundation in the color number 3. And I'm just going to put this all over her face. And first I like to use one of these kind of flat brushes to kind of disperse the product. And you can go over your spot treatment parts. We just want to make sure that. And then also with the brows, I'm going to kind of carve around them as well, since we just did them. Okay, so once we have that kind of dispersed all over the face, and she does look a little funny, but that's okay, we're going to take our beauty blender and just blend everything into the skin. And the neck, don't forget the neck. Here, look this way. That way. Okay. I just need to see this side of your face.
You said she could have gone a little lighter.
Yeah, but I think it'll be okay because I'll lighten it up with the concealer. Sorry, it's a lot of tapping. So yeah, we're just blending this all into her face. Okay, so now we're going to move on to concealer. I'm going to have you look up. We're just going to do concealer here, under the eye, and here on the nose, on the chin, and a little bit here on the forehead. So now that we have our concealer spots, we're just going to take a flat brush, and I'm going to use this mostly under the eye area just because we just did mascara. I'm going to use this to just get right up onto her lash line. And I'm also taking the end of my brush and just cleaning up that liner that's right there. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that in the spot that we want it, we're going to go back and forth between our brush and our beauty blender and kind of get that blended into the under eye. Okay, there you go. Okay, and we'll blend that a little more later. I am also just going to use the beauty blender to go over those other spots that I put concealer. I'm going to blend this other side. think I need more over here. Like this one. Sorry. Is this a lot? This is a big process for you?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. You'll get used to it. Yeah, Miss Donna didn't really wear much makeup either when I started working with her. And then she wanted to start doing makeup videos. So I was like, okay, like I know how to do makeup. And then, yeah, now I do makeup videos. That's kind of how it went. Here, look up again. Look up. I don't know why it's being like that. Okay. All right. It's very full coverage. How are you feeling about things? Do you like it? Do you like your eyes? Is
I
there
love
things
it.
you don't like?
I love all of it.
Okay, cool. If there's anything you want me to fix or that you don't like, just let me know. Because I might not notice something that you notice, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, that little nose crevice even happens to Miss Donna. Me too. Just this little crevice in your nose. Never wants to have makeup on it. So I just have to get in there and get that. Okay.
I thought it might be time to use some of the brushes.
Oh, yeah.
I went and got a cup and some of the solution. This is a new bottle. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to clean all of them when I'm done.
Okay.
With yours and hers. Just because, yeah, you're right. The brushes need to be clean. Look up. Okay, powder. Look at me. Look up. Just stay looking up for a while.
It was on the entire time.
Now that I've done her concealer and gotten that all blended in, I'm going to go ahead and take the same flat brush and make sure that there's no creasing. Any creases, I'm going to blend out with my brush. Look up. Well, you are looking up. And then I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush and I'm taking the Paldio loose setting powder, or I think it's a loose brightening powder, and I'm just going to put that all underneath her eye area to set that powder in, or set that concealer in. Look up again. And I'm going to do the same thing over here just to kind of prevent a lot of that creasing when you smile or when you do anything. So We're going to go ahead and blend that. And then put the powder. There we go. Okay, and also, since we kind of did like a full coverage foundation routine, we're gonna just do a kind of a light powdering over the rest of her face. We don't want her to look too cakey, so we're just gonna just powder very lightly. I just take a big fluffy brush like this and I just kind of dip it in, tap it off, and just, oop, maybe not like that, but just go all over the face. Luckily that was just powder and not like a green eyeshadow or something. Okay, so look up. Once you have everything powdered, you're going to want to make sure that you get that setting powder from the under eyes as well. Make sure you didn't leave any on there, and then, you know, of course, set your neck in as well and your forehead. Okay, so now that you've done that, we're going to go ahead and move on to blush and highlighter. The blush we're using today is this blush we actually got this from Temu. It's very bright and pretty, but I am only going to use a little blush on her because she has naturally pretty rosy cheeks, and you can kind of still see it through the foundation. So I'm going to go light on the blush, just so we're going to blend your nose in too. We're going to go lighter than I normally would on the blush, just because she already has a kind of rosy complexion. Okay. Next we're going to do highlighter. This is the ZC highlighter. I believe this came in one of our boxes. A lot of the stuff we use comes in various boxes, so but we're just going to use a fluffy kind of flat brush like that. And I really want to add some glow to this look. Her eyes are very glittery, so I want to make her face a little more glowy. So it looks like this, and we're just going to take this little kind of fluffy brush, and we're going to put that right at the top of her cheekbone. Here, look that way, so they can kind of see. Yeah, there you go. So we're just putting that at the top of the cheekbone, giving her some more, you know, just some glow. So we're putting a little on her nose, down the bridge, and on the tip of her nose. And of course we're going to do the same high on the cheekbone here. Like this way more. I just want to make sure I'm getting it on there. And then I'm going to put like a little bit on her cupid's bow. And just kind of dust the rest like around her face to give her more of a glow. Okay, so now that we have done all that, okay, so now we're at almost our last and final step. We're going to go ahead and do the lips. I'm going to wipe the foundation off her lips first, just because I did get foundation on her lips, so we're going to wipe that off. Okay, so now we're going to use this lip color. This also came with our ice cream box. It's called, it's from the brand called Beauty for Certain, and it's in the number 50. So we're just going to use this on the lips. It is a copper-ish color. So yeah, so we're just going to do kind of a swipe on the bottom and a swipe on the top. Do, 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 do. And then I'm going to have you rub your lips together. There you go. And then we're going to clean that up. Go like this again. Wait, look this way. Your top lip looks good, but the bottom one is bugging me. Okay, I'm just gonna fix her bottom lip because the top looks great, but the bottom is a little patchy. Great. To fix your lips, you can also take your concealer brush and just kind of go around. Okay. And last but certainly not least, we're going to take our setting spray from Pharmacy. This is the Time Locker Have More Fun Long Lasting Setting Spray. I'm using this setting spray just to give her a little more dewiness to the look. So let's go ahead and put that on now. I'm going to cover your eyes. And we're just going to fan that and make sure it dries. Okay, everyone, so here is our final finished mermaid look. Could you close your eyes for them? So we have our graphic liner, our graphic duochrome liner that we used. We also used our moisturizer and our beautiful mermaid palette from the ice cream box. So I think this look turned out super well. You can open your eyes now. I think it turned out so pretty and she looks so pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mermaid look from our August ice cream box. And we will see you guys in our next video. Bye!